Howdy folks, Grok the Duck here, and we're doing a little Coop Life 2, hanging out at the Galacticraft base, and I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that there's no bad news, but the bad news is that's all the good news I've got. Okay, so that, cheesy joke, but the good news is I've got a rocket, well, two, but I've got a tier 1 rocket with lots of storage, that's that one there behind me. I don't have any fuel. That's the problem. And so we need to fix that, and there's two ways of getting fuel with Galacticraft. So let's first run backwards and head back down to base, and we're going to build a few things for the first method. So first method, what we need is we're going to need a pump, and we're going to get the pump from Ranged Pumps. Let's see, do I have all these bits? I don't think I do. I do. Oh, well, that's cool. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab that. Thank you very much. So now the ranged pump is going to need some power, and we'll just go down here and steal some power. All right, power, you are now mine. And that will charge it up. Then the next thing, and we'll say like, there's the power. The next thing that it's going to need is it's going to need some place for the stuff to go into the pump. And for that, I like ender tanks. And let's go ahead and, do I have the bits for this? I do. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and make two of these. Let's drop one in so that's learned. Okay, let's make two of these, and then I want some ink. Let's go ahead and grab some ink. All right, let's put these down. Do they stack? They do. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and put these down, doink, doink, and grab my ink sacks, because white is, like the default, and I don't want to do that at all. But since I'm going to be grabbing some I'm going to be grabbing some oil, black, to me makes plenty good sense. So let's dump that there, and break this and break that. Did I get two? I got two. All right, and I'm going to head way over there, 500 squares away or meters away. I found oil. I hadn't found oil before because, wandering around looking at stuff, there's no oil. Oil is found lower in the Y levels, and I've not been doing any digging around in this place. So it said, go find a flat area. Well, this is a plains, so I decided to chew it up. So let's go over there. So I decided to do a little digging around here. Oh, wow, look at all those mobs. It must be night. Well, let's sleep real quick. I stuck a bed over here for just that reason. I decided to do some hunting for a flat biome. That's what the wiki said. And this being a plains biome, I said, well, that's kind of the definition of flat. So went ahead and used a builder here to go ahead and chew it down. And I chewed down like the first 10-15 layers, and then did layer by layer by layer until I exposed that oil over there. And now we got some creepers. Hey creepers, do you want to come over here? Do you want to go find me? Would you like to say hi? Take some of that. Creepers are annoying. See, I should have brought my boomerang, but I didn't. Anyway, so this right here is an oil field, and I have no idea how big it is. Let's go ahead and just grab some random blocks here. Nobody can see me, I'm hiding. Okay, that should work for what we need to do. Alright, so I'm going to sit there and move this over like this. That looks about centered, maybe one over more. So I'm going to take my ranged pump, and I'm going to put him right there. And then I'm going to put my power. There's my power. Let's go ahead and put that here to the side. If we right click this, it says no energy. So let's go ahead and set this to all out. And now it's got energy, and it's scanning for oil, and it snagged 2 millibuckets, or 2,000 millibuckets, so 2 buckets. And it's funky. You can see there's this block here. So it put something there. So let's go ahead and stick the ender tank on top. And so now this is going around. It's scanning. If I right click this, it's scanning different locations. And you can see it's going down, down, down. So it's spiraling around, grabbing oil and putting it into the ender tank. There we go. Just snagged another 2. Doesn't look like this is too deep. It looks like it's about 2 blocks of oil or 2 oil pieces deep. So not a huge amount. I'm going to take this chunk loader and stick it right on top of that. And I think this is all one chunk. Let's take a look. Yep. Formed all in one chunk. Okay, so this guy will keep that nicely loaded for us. And turn that off. So this is going to just continually make oil it's going to proceed to gather up oil from this field and put it into the ender tank. Now, the next thing we need to do is... Oh, yeah, there's a zombie spawner over there. Kind of cool. But anyway, the next thing we need to do is process this oil. So, back to base. All right, back to base, and I've already decided that, yeah, I don't want to fly that much. You know, yes, ducks are migratory and we fly huge distances, but do we like to do it? No. So let's go ahead and get a porter. There we go. The advanced charged porter needs the regular charged porter, so let's make one of those. And does that have EMC? It does. Does it have the same? No, it does not. Okay. Now let's make one of these advanced charged porters. So, teach it. Grab it. And now it needs energy, and I haven't found an easy way of getting energy other than sticking it into here. And there it goes. Wow, that's a lot of energy. Okay, well that's cool. Allows you to teleport to a previously set matter receiver. So you sneak right click on a receiver to set the destination, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing as soon as it's done charging. Yellowy, green. All done. Now it's all done. Alright, so let's go up. And here's the receiver. So if I sneak right click on this guy, and then if I just... It teleported me back here for a little bit of power. I think if I sneak right click, here we go. So let's go ahead and set this. I can have multiple, I think, is this all I can do? I wonder, it may scroll too. I don't know. Oh, hey, I don't have to fly up there. I could do this. All right, so let's go ahead and sneak right click, receiver 2, and now I've got circle and base. All right, but we'll keep it with the base. Anyway, up here, move this out of the way. Up here, I can go ahead and process that oil that's been going on. Now to do that, I've got my ender tank, but I need a refinery. So let's go ahead, refinery. All right, so this is the refinery from Galactic Core. Do we have the bits? We do, and it needs power, and it needs pipes. Pipe. I want this pipe from Galactic Core. Oh, that is so cheap. That is incredibly cheap. Okay, let's go ahead and toss that in there. Oh, there are no EMCs for this, so as cheap as that is, it's not something that I can make lots of. Anyway, that's okay. It works for what I need. Oh, I need power. So let's go back down. Well, fine. If you're going to be a pain like that, I'll just use this. Meaner. All right, down we go, and let's snag another bit of power. And we'll go up, run to here. And since we've got the stuff over here, you know, it really doesn't matter where I put this stuff, because I can do this any place, because all of this is chunk loaded, and I'm going to use ender tanks. So let's go ahead and put this refinery here, and that's got a green on the top, which means that's energy. So energy goes on the top, and let's set that to out. And so now it's generating that, but it has no oil. So it needs an in and an out for oil. With most of these things, we're looking at coming this direction. Ooh, we need a wrench. Wrench. The Galacticraft wrench. There we go. Standard wrench. Oh, am I missing? These are bronze. Well, that's just... Oh, that's just a single thing into the compressor. Okay, well, let's get some bronze. Whoop. I want my... There we go. Bronze. I do have bronze. Let's go ahead and put that into the compressor here. Will you compress? Or do you need two? It's the one downstairs. Compress. Yay. Learn it. Make me it. Oh, there we go. Wrench. All right. Wrench is done. And then we can take the ender tank here and we'll put that up on top. I said top, not to the side. That's just weird looking. Let's put it on the top. There we go. That's more like it. And then if I hit this pipe with the wrench, it's now an extract. And you need two pipes to make this work. You don't need any pump or anything like that. It'll self-pump. But you have to have two pipes. One that's the input and one that's the extractor. Anyway, so this is pulling out. What do you mean no oil? You should be getting oil right in there. Unless it wants to go out the other side. It should be working. Why you no worky? Oh, this is oil. That should be pumping in there. Well, let's see if it wants it from this side. It's very strange. And put you there. And let's put the pipe like that. Now do you have oil? Ah, you are annoying. Okay, let's... This says it's... Oh, it's got all full 32... Okay, we've filled up with that. Let's just put you here. Grab a bucket. I wonder if... Yeah, that's weird. Let's go ahead and grab a bucket here. Bucket. And then here... Oh, this is turned into Tech Reborn. Okay, so this is the wrong type of oil bucket. Well, that bites. Okay, I'm going to run over there to the oil and see if that's Tech Reborn oil. So you can see how it's filling it in from there. But let's snag a bucket of this. And it's all Tech Reborn. This may be the wrong type of oil. Well, this is an excellent idea, but it's just not working. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and break you, because you're not doing me any good, nor you, and you don't need to be loaded. What I am going to do is drill a little deeper. Oh, nighttime. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find some more. So I guess Tech Reborn has some, or there's something about these putting the oil in the oil buckets that doesn't work. So let's try take 2 of this. Just uncovered a new little layer, and I'm guessing this is fairly small, but let's go ahead and hit it with a bucket. Bucket says Galacticraft. Okay, so that's exactly what we want, and I'm going to be lazy because I'm using my pump. Dang it, I built it. I want to use it. So let's go ahead and put the, let's put the pump right in the center, and then we can put the power to the side. Yep, and it already snagged some, and there's my tank. I went ahead and cleared it all out, and it's already got 5 buckets worth. Wow, that was 5. This has got to be way deeper than the last one. All right, so that's good. And I don't want to be in the oil. It gets my feathers all gunky, and it's bad news. All right, so this is producing me a bunch of oil. So yay. Let's go ahead and put that there. So it's chunky loading this. That'll produce me oil. Done. And that should be the right oil. Also done. And so now you need to head back to base. Not so done. Let's get out of the way of the spider who doesn't like me. Let's go to set to the circle. And we're at the circle. All right, so over here, I'm going to break these just in case they have lingering bits in them. It looked like they had a little bit of black on some of those. Still, no oil in here because it's deciding to be a pain. Let's go ahead and put one there, one there. break this little guy. Come to Grok. And let's put the oil on top. Hit it with the magic wrench. Exporting. And survey says yes. Okay, so this is the right oil. Good, that's what I'm wanting. Let's go ahead and start the refinery process. And that's making fuel for us. Cool beans. So now this needs to go someplace. And we'll just go ahead and put it here. And for the keen of ear, you can hear Mrs. the Duck Farmer coughing and sneezing in the background and snorting because she's sick. And I'm also sick. I've got the coughs. But Mrs. the Duck Farmer is the overachiever, so she's got the coughs and the sniffles and the sneezes. So, you know, she's really going for the being sick time. Anyway, stop looking at her. That's what I was doing. I was just looking at her and saying, oh, she's so sick. So let's go ahead and make another ender tank. In fact, let's go ahead and make 2, not 64, 2 yellow. Grab 6 yellows. Because, to me, fuel makes sense that it's yellow. Because I've done the mod before and I remember the color it uses internally is yellow. Although it's been a long time since I have. Let's go ahead and break this, break that. Alright. And back up to base. Oh, I love being able to do that. So, yeah, see, yellow right there. It's generating some yellow for us. So let's put that on top. Doink. And magic wrench time. Doink. Okay, so now that will go ahead and put what fuel is being made here up into there. So, cool. That will work for us. This is full and slowly getting more from the pump over there. But that's cool. All right, so that's doing its thing. But what if you can't find the stinking oil? That's a problem. Fortunately, we have other solutions. So let's go ahead and do that. The other way of doing this is to just fractionalize water. So let's go ahead and make a sink from cooking for blockheads. And it's one of my favorite... Oh, do I have terracotta? Oh, I do have terracotta. Cool. Okay. I really like cooking for blockheads because it makes the water is no longer an issue when I do cooking for blockheads. It takes care of that because this sink, single block, pretty much all the water you ever need. Right there, done. I love it. So if we come over, let's have the big process over here. Let's go ahead and put a sink there. And I'm going to have to make more pipes. Okay, let's make more pipes. Pipes. I have to make pipe. Let's make several pipes. All right, that should be sufficient pipes. So I'm going to export out this water, and I'm going to have 2, what are they called? Distillers? Water electrolyzers, right there. Yeah, water electrolyzers. I'm going to make 2 of these bad boys. Ooh, I'm missing stuff. Fluid manipulator. I don't have that at all. I don't think I've got the other tanks either, but let's see what I'm missing. Okay, I got that, but I don't have the others. Fluid, ooh, that's a bunch of funky stuff. Magnetic iron ore. Really? Can I not make water electrolyzers? I can't make water electrolyzers till I go to space. Well, this is going to have to be the second time, or the next round. Let's go ahead and make some fans, because we can make fans. Done. But yeah, I'm going to have to, I have to get this meteoric iron ingot from space. Well, that's a bite in the shorts. I was going to go ahead and do the water electrolyzing. Can't do that. Fortunately, I have a full ender tank over here of stuff, so that makes me happy. And this is very, very slowly making fuel. So let's go ahead and set this bad boy up. This is the refueler, and I think this is my tier 1 rocket with inventory. Yes, this has the lots of inventory and no fuel. Okay, so let's go ahead and crouch out of there. Oh, yes, and it always is that direction. All right, So this guy, green means power comes in that side and the fuel comes in that side. Okay, so I need another. Oh, I don't have the. Okay, well we'll give it the fuel at least. And again, we've got the yellow ender tanks. I love ender tanks for being able to do this. Magic wrench, and this now has fuel going into here, and it's going to take a long time, but that's okay. Let's go get us another power cell. That's why I make lots of these. Whoop. Alley-oop. All right. Over here. Power cell right there. Set to out. And it is fueling. You can see how it went down some. Wow, did you fill up that fast? Let's go Okay, so it is filling up now. So I definitely don't want to take off without 100% fuel. That would be bad with a capital B. So let's crouch out of here. F5, F5. All right. It's strange that it always changes the positioning of that, but that's okay. So this will go ahead and slowly make more fuel for me and fill that up. That will go ahead and process it over here, and that will have to wait for the moon. Well, next, if I'm going to go to the moon, then I need to have gear for that. And for that, let's see, I need oxygen. I could spell oxygen. I need a mask. That's this guy right here. So let's make one of those. Teach it. Grab it. And then I need oxygen gear. Oh, wow, that's a lot of stuff here. I don't think I've got that centerpiece. Yep, but I've got the pipes. Oxygen concentrator. Oh, I think I've got all those bits. I do. Learn it. Nope, nope, nope. Oxygen maker. Make it. Learn it. Oh. That's okay. I don't care that it used up all my pipes, because I can always make more. All right, and then the next thing is I need some of these tanks, and none of these have any of the EMC values on them, which means I can't drop them into the system at all. But let's go ahead and make heavy rather than that one's got oxygen in it. So let's go ahead and make heavy. Red wool, tin, and steel. I think I've got all of those. Oh, no red wool? Really? Well, fine. Let's go ahead and teach it how to make red wool. It's one of those, and red. One up there. That's red wool. There. Do you know red wool now? Good. Let's go ahead and make 2 tanks. There we go. So 2 tanks. These need to be full of oxygen, which means I need to get some oxygen. And so for that, I need an oxygen detector, no bubble collector. Let's make an oxygen collector. What am I missing at the bottom? Compressed aluminum. Well, I can do aluminum. 1L. Aluminum. Can I compress it over here? It can. Cool. Because lazy, don't want to run downstairs to do it. And even though it's just a quick little port, I can do it right up here. There's my compressed aluminum. Let's go ahead and teach the system how to make that. Make it. And aluminum collector. Done. Not aluminum collector. Oxygen collector. Okay, and you know, I think I can possibly reuse some of these energy systems. Let's put this down. It wants the energy from that side. Well, fine. We will do that. Let's put the energy on this side. And look at that energy. So that's battery. This will go ahead and collect the oxygen for us. And it wants to output that. Oh, you can see how it's kind of sucking in oxygen there. Cool. We need to then compress that. So I need one of these. Oxygen compressor. All right. Do I know how to make all the bits for the compressor? I do. Let's go ahead and teach it that. Grab one. Let's make the oxygen collector again, because I didn't teach the system that. Now, this oxygen compressor, I wonder, let's put it right here and see what, so when I put it down, that's power from that side and stuff from the left side. I wonder if I can put it right down here and it will get the, it did. Okay, so it connected perfectly across. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Now it needs power, and we can do that. Let's make a little hole. Oh no, power needs to come from that side. Never mind. Can't put it from below. Let's go downstairs, grab some more power. I'm gonna have to make more of these, I can tell. That's okay. I've got a recipe for it. And now, let's go ahead and put this guy right here. Dink. Dunk. There's the power, and that's filling it up with oxygen. Cool. All right, now that should take care of these tanks. Now, if we take a look, E, and this little tab here is where I can put my equipment stuff on. So my oxygen mask goes there. Oxygen gear goes there. There's where my tanks go, but that's empty. And there's a parachute I can put there. I don't know what these are, so we'll have to figure those out. How are you doing? Okay. You're going to take a little bit of time to process. I wonder... Let's get some hoppers. Do you accept connections? Let's say if we dump you this oxygen tank there, and we put a hopper underneath. You're not full yet, but you're getting really, really close. And as soon as you are full, it got pulled out and tossed into here. Okay, perfect. So that means I can set up a situation where I can remotely drop off oxygen tanks into a bin where they will be picked up and then dropped off. In fact, I could possibly combine the container for both of those. Let's give that a try, because I really like being able to do this remotely. Let's take you off and you off. All right, let me grab that. Waste not, want not. Okay, I need stuff. Let's go ahead and grab ducts, and we need some of you and servos. Let's go ahead. It doesn't need to be beefy ones. And let's get a ender tank. I don't have any ender tanks or ender chests. Ender chests. Let's see. Let's make... There we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and make a... I haven't used any of these, but if this is for oxygen, we'll use red. Because I know I've got the red piece. Oh, what? What am I missing? Oh, I need to make an ender bag. Oh, okay. I need to make a Eye of Ender, which has no EMC in it. Well, let's make several of these. And then we can make an ender bag, which again, no EMC. But I'm going to need at least 2 of you. I wonder, let me steal 1/3 more. All right, and now let's make you. And let's put you over here. I need an in and an out, so this needs to go down low. Let's put you here, and a duct and a servo. So there's the duct, and we'll put a servo here, and you're going to always extract. And then down here, we'll put this duct, and we'll put that servo there, and always. And now, oh, it dropped the full one back in. I don't want it to put the full one back in. I really want it to not do that. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 ender tanks. Oh well, that is not a problem. I'll have one be an input oxygen ender tank and one be an output oxygen ender tank, which is no problem. Let's make another one of these heavy oxygen tanks, because it's always nice to have one free. I can't EMC it, so heavy oxygen tank. Right there. Make. Thank you. So we'll actually, if I put that in here, I'm trying to kill a Q. Why can't I? Oh, I can't because it can't open up. So that would be a problem there. Let's go ahead and put, let's see. If I put you like that and you like this, and then the ender tank on top. Let's see, if I put you like this, put you there. Yeah, this is going to have to be a one-way in. Can't do it. As much as I'd like to. And you are going to ignore that. This is the part where you get sucked out. There it goes. It's not super fast with that low end, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be super fast. I'll have to make another one coming out. So, duct there, servo there, have it pull it out, and then I'll just set it up with another ender chest. But I'll do that later. All right, so red, red, red will be oxygen in, and I'll have something like red, red, white for out. Easy, easy, easy. All right, so that produces me oxygen. I've got oxygen. Oh, hey, I've got oxygen. I should make a parachute. All right, let's go ahead and make a parachute. Not really required. Red parachutes. Oh, just do a regular parachute. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. So string canvas. Let's make one of those. All right, now I can make this. Teach it that. And red, why not? Because, you know, that means it's emergency. Ooga. All right, so the nice thing about a parachute, if you're building a space station or something way up and you don't have flight, if you go too low, then you will actually fall into the overworld and plummet on down. But if you've got the parachute in your inventory, you're okay. I think this is radio, or maybe that's radio. Maybe that's the night vision. Anyway, I don't have it. I think we are good to go. I think that this will work remotely. I'm going to go ahead and dump these things off. And if I am very lucky, let's charge up my... Oh, I don't have to charge it down here because I have exposed energy systems up here. Yay! All right, let's go take a rocket up into space because this is all fueled. I'm hoping that's the case. Let's hit I again for inventory. We got the inventory here. I think we're good. Spacebar. Here we go. 14, 13, 11. Everything's shaking. Oh, here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Blast off. Ooh. Here we go. Up, up, up. It would be really nice if I could see me in there, but I can't. Oh well. So off to space we go. Oh, on the left you can see, what's that weird face doing on that ship flying up? I have no idea. Never seen that before. Very strange. Anyway, up into space. It's getting darker and darker as we're leaving the atmosphere behind. And when we hit the top, I think we will make it to the moon. I sure hope it'll go to the moon. I didn't tell it where to go. I'm hoping that this has been pre-planned with the idea of moon is the place to be. We'll soon find out. I like the stars. Stars are twinkling very nicely. Ooh, hey, I've got a destination. Well, if we're here, let's go overworld. Let's go moon. Let's target the moon. Yes, moon is the place to be. Take me to the moon. Take you on a giant leap. Oh, hey, I've got a little re-entry vehicle here. Cool, cool beans. Hold space to slow down. Oh, yeah. All right, we're getting close. Wah! Oh, I was afraid I was getting way too close and I would just thump and die, which would be bad. All right, let's crouch and pop out of here. One small step for a duck. Anyway, we are here on the moon, and let's go ahead and make a waypoint here because I want to be able to find my lander. Let's make it a bright white so it'll stand out. And oxygen-wise, I'm just barely tipping down the first of my oxygen tank, so that's okay. Just kind of zip around here real quick. We've got moon turf. Let's break some moon turf. Oh, I probably need a frequency module. Ah, okay, so that's what... Everything's so quiet. I like how things, when they break, they're breaking up. And there's the overworld. It's over. Well, over me. All right, let's just break a little bit of this moon turf. And it's got EMC. Yay! Oh, and there's little footprints in the moon turf. Let's grab all this. Then this is moon dirt. Okay, where'd it go? I got it. And that has some... Oh, that does have some EMC on it. Is there moon rock? Or is it still just moon dirt? Oh, I saw something over here that wasn't gray. What was it that I saw? Ooh. This is cheese ore. Okay. Oh, and here's moon rock. Uh-oh. We got baddies here, and I do not have any weapons. All right. Definitely, this guy is definitely set for the moon because he's got his oxygen system here. Not that I knew that these skeletons needed oxygen, but let's get a little bit of cheese. And what do we have over here? Oh, more of these guys. Tin ore, copper ore. I don't need any of those ores, but I will get out real quick. And am I slowly falling? I am slowly falling. So I'm not actually flying right now. I'm flying. All right, so... Oh, right there. Right there, that little spot. This right here looks like a... Yep, it's cooling down. This is a fallen meteor. So let's go ahead and dig that. Chunk. Give me that. Yes. Oh, and it has no EMC on it, but I think I can process that. Let's do a quick eyeball around. They will fall. They will can be found on many planets' moons where have little or no atmosphere. Will drop meteoric iron when broken. Okay, well I used my silk touch, so that's why it didn't. Oh, there's another one. And it's hot when it first comes down, and then over time it'll cool. So if you have the oxygen, you can AFK up here, and then you come out and you look around and you'll find the cooled off meteorites. Finding two that fast was very, very nice. All right, and I don't see any more around, which is okay, because I want to get back to Earth. And just taking one last little quick glance around here. Just looking for meteorite ores. Oh, hey, village. Let's go this way. Yes, there are... I spotted a meteorite. And since they're hard enough to find and it didn't have EMC on it, although I think once it's processed it does, I want to grab all these that I can. These will cause damage as they come down. So you want to make sure that you have a good strong, there's three, a good strong base that will handle incoming meteorite hits. So we've got some bases here, or not bases, this is a, oh, torches. These are glowstone torches. Steal one of these. Glowstone torch. Best used to light areas where there's no oxygen for wood torches to burn. Right. Oh, so it's glowstone and sticks to make those instead of coal or charcoal. Okay. And there's water here. How is there water on the moon? And, you know, non-frozen. Okay, these trees will actually grow, believe it or not. So will these crops. Hello, my blue-skinned friend. Is that your hat or is that a head? That's extra big. I think that's your head. Well, okay. Probably never a good idea to annoy aliens with big throbbing foreheads. So we will leave. Obviously, they can breathe just fine in this space. And they have, what is this? Tin wall blocks. Hey, look over there. Hope they don't mind me breaking their place. How do you make a tin wall block? So, stone and a tin plate. Cool. I wonder if that's strong enough to withstand meteorites coming down. I don't know. But that's definitely a good space-based sort of thing. I wonder if we could make wall block. There are lots. Well, these are vault wall blocks. That's multi-storage. That's not what we're looking for. Tin. Looks like tin is the only one because it looks like it matches. All right. Let's head back. Yeah, it's kind of cool looking over there. Let's head back to the lander and get back to the overworld. And it shouldn't be hard to find the overworld because it's just right there. So let's head on up. Looks like oxygen-wise, maybe a third of one tank in all that I've been doing so far. All right, so let's go ahead and right-click you. Oh, I hope that's enough oil to get me back. Oh, I've got a rocket here. Can I, if I right, yeah, it looks like I have to launch my way out of here. All right, we will do that. Okay, you, and rocket, boink. Do you have enough fuel to get me back up? I sure hope so. Let's take an inventory. None whatsoever. That's not good. Okay. Well, how do I get back to base? Space Lander has inventory, which is nice, but can't I shift click you? Well, I think I'm going to have to just stay here and can't get back. No fuel over there. That looks like a teeny tiny rocket. And my lander has no way of getting back. So I may be stuck here. Let's perch right. Can't I perch on top of you? Obviously not. All right. Well, this may be the last. If I can't get back, I'm in a world of hurt. I'm going to look up and see if I can figure out how to get back up, or yes, I know I've got a porter. I can do that, and I hope that'll work across dimensions. Boy, do I hope. Otherwise, I may die. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck here. Made it to the moon, and maybe not back, but we'll find out. If you have an understanding of how to get me back, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. Thanks for watching. Bye. Maybe there's an oxygen plant around here someplace.